Accountability is often established in privacy legislation, standards, and frameworks as a foundational principle. In its simplest form, accountability may be framed in a law as the expectation that organizations take responsibility for the data it collects, holds, or processes through appropriate measures and demonstrate or give an account of such compliance. There are many different forms of accountability that have emerged with varying levels of associated requirements around the world. In many cases, a law will not explicitly state all measures or may only refer in general terms to non-binding guidance from supervisory authorities. However, ensuring that there are processes, records, policies, and procedures in place to maintain compliance with obligations may still be an expected practice and may be considered a means of being appropriately accountable. The Organization for Economic Co-operation and Development, OECD, originally introduced accountability as a data protection principle in its privacy guidelines released in 1980. The original OECD accountability principle states that a data controller should be accountable for complying with measures which give effect to the privacy principles. Likewise, the EU's General Data Protection Regulation, or GDPR, establishes a similar accountability principle by stipulating that a data controller shall be responsible for and be able to demonstrate compliance with principles related to data processing. Other laws and guidance more explicitly associate having a comprehensive privacy management program as a means of complying with accountability obligations. This includes the 2013 OECD Revised Privacy Guidelines, which detail how to implement the accountability principle through a privacy program, as well as through data breach notifications. Some laws, such as the Dubai International Financial Center's 2020 Data Protection Law, mandate that a privacy program is established in order to demonstrate compliance. In other jurisdictions, such as Australia, Canada, Hong Kong, or the Philippines, non-binding, detailed guidance has been released by supervisory authorities on how a privacy management program may be developed and put into practice, which would assist in complying with accountability obligations. Although laws and guidance vary, there are several specific measures that are regularly associated with accountability and recommended in such privacy management programs. The most notable of these is the appointment or designation of an individual to take responsibility for leading an organization's compliance, a role commonly referred to as a data protection officer or privacy officer. Other measures may include data processing records, data protection impact assessments, data mapping, defined and accessible policies and procedures, including data governance policies, awareness and training courses, regular risk assessments, breach response plans, and vendor management protocols. Together, these policies, practices, and procedures should assist an organization in demonstrating compliance and thus demonstrate their accountability.